today we are out here in Elk Grove to document some paranormal activity, as usual, for a really beautiful and special family that just simply doesn't know what's going on in their home or the nature of the haunt. We want to give them answers, and better yet, we want to give them solutions and tangible ways to manage energy in their space, whether it's caused by both spiritual causes, human causes. They simply need to know why. And that is what we're all here today for. We've got our full accompaniment of investigators today. We've got all four of us, so that's really great. You know, we could just spread out and figure it out and document everything that we possibly can. So far I have seen what seemed like a figure that was probably somewhere around 5'8" to 5'10", possibly male, walk through the wall. That's a little weird to say the least, to sort of start out. And I've also been getting a lot of weird low back pain, almost like spinal or like hip type of pain or sciatica pain. That's not my pain, it's somebody else's. And so I'm trying to figure out where that's coming from. And we're also suspicious of potential psychokinetic energy.
That was a bug, just to debunk.
Yeah, that was not an orb. That was
yeah, I just want to debunk that.
Yeah. So we're also curious if potentially one of the children in the home might be exuding energy as well. So that could be a factor that might be part of the story. But I really feel like there's a lot more than just meets the eye here. I think there's a multitude of layers that's occurring in this space that I'm really curious to explore as we walk through the house. So
very good.
We're going to get in there and help them.
Very good. Jon, Wendy, did you guys want to add anything that you felt during being on?
I just saw the guy in there.
I felt the guy, but I didn't really see him because I was standing by the door at that time. I just felt something go by me.
Yeah.
I caught it out of the corner of my eye. I went, somebody just went into the
Mosquito
wall.
hawk.
Well, cool. And officially welcome back, Jon.
Yeah, he's been working his tail feathers off and dancing his tail feathers off. It was in Oliver, and now what are you going to be in next? Kung Fu something?
It's a Kung Fu musical called The Ninja Kids, or The Ninja Bunch, or something like that.
Really fun. Well, see, that's the thing with Spirit. You know, we're always really busy. We have normal day jobs, day-to-day lives, but our passion is helping our clients. So let's get in there and do this.
Very good. All right, let's do this.
In the master bedroom, we didn't film in there because obviously there's just way too much identifying stuff in there, and we are really mindful of the privacy of these clients tonight. So I was feeling a lot of breathing discomfort in there, and a lot of like clogginess and like asthmatic type of feeling. I'm also still getting the back pain and now abdominal pressure and pain and touch. I feel like there's a younger spirit here. And an older male and a younger child, but I can't tell what age. But there's an older woman that comes in here and looks over the crib. And I'm wondering if they've ever documented this or seen, or if the young child has ever spoken of that, because I feel an older woman peering over the crib and looking at her, but she's smiling. She's very nice. She's maybe 70s to 80s, and she's got that quintessential, like almost like mothball grandma smell kind of thing going on. And it's like a tan or taupe kind of colored sweater that she's wearing, and it's she's got kind of brushed back whitish gray hair, probably bridges or dentures of some kind, and she just keeps tending to the little one. It's kind of an interesting set of imagery that I'm seeing.
Seems like a grandma.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know if she's like direct, like she might be like great, like this might be farther back, but like she's very protective. Because something else comes in here and has scared the little one, I think. Something has come in here and scared her. I don't know what it is. I can't quite identify it just yet, the nature of what this thing is. So I'll figure it out.
Okay. House-based, land-based, don't know yet?
Huh?
House-based, land-based, don't know yet?
I think there's a plethora of things. I think there's more than one factor at play. I think that there's definitely something happening from the land, and that might be the darker thing that's percolating up. But there's some stuff related to the family, and there's stuff being created by the energy of the family inadvertently. I think we've got about 3 different things happening at once.
Wow.
But I need to narrow it down. I need to just, because I feel scattered up here. I feel like the energy is making me feel scattered and
everybody
a little confused.
feels that way, right?
Yeah, I came up here and we all felt dizzy. We all felt kind of weird and scattered. And so I'm trying to just plant myself and ground myself. So I'm sort of halfway reserving judgment until I can sort of get more in the groove.
Yeah.
But I also need to validate with the clients if any of these things make sense to them. So
Sounds good.
we'll clip that and we'll go to the next room and see if we feel anything in there. So we're in another room and we're all kind of feeling a variety of things. John's having a lot of weird back pains and some stuff going as well. I am feeling a lot of energy that is launching off of definitely from the person in this room. But there's this degree of isolation sometimes, an isolating feeling. And I don't quite know where that's coming from, but there's like this issue with isolating sometimes. There's a pulling away. And I'm actually getting a bit of a headache in here. So I feel like it's a little migraine-y, a little bit crampy in the skull in this space. And I feel like this person would get out their aggression, I guess in probably typical ways, probably like in video game type of ways, but I don't know, there's something that is feeding the aggression, and I almost feel like there's something mixing with the land plus this individual's emotions, and it's creating a sentient being. But there's also still that young child spirit running around, and I can't figure out where they're coming from or who they belong to. But there's just this little kid that keeps running around this space. And then that older woman, she's more in the other room, but she does come in here some. But that older woman definitely is in the next bedroom a lot. Checking, a lot of checking. And then the gentleman that I saw downstairs, I don't know who he belongs to. He just kind of walked through. He's almost like a transient energy, maybe from the land. I also feel that we have to be very careful how we say this, how we phrase this, but something to do with potentially something in their line of work. I think there might have been an energy that followed them from somewhere.
That's what the impression I'm getting as well.
Yeah, something followed them, tagged along from a death or something related to something, their line of work. Then that's about as much as I can say about it. We have to be very confidential otherwise.
That's why the completely black backdrop,
Yeah, we're being very careful with this. But there's something
I think something followed.
I think they got a tag along somewhere, and I'm trying to figure out where. So for people out there in YouTube land and Facebook land, we may not be able to give you exact validation because of the confidentiality layer of this case. We may not be able to give the public complete validation, but we're going to try to give you guys as much as we can. We're definitely going to try some of the meters and some other equipment just to validate the activity. But we're going to go sit down off camera with the clients and ask them some questions about what we felt so far and see if any of this relates, and then we'll break out some meters. Because there's definitely a plethora of things happening in this space that it's so much more complex than I expected. I think there's more than one thing happening. That's, every room kind of has its own energy.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. So,
Different spaces.
let's figure this out, because what the hell is
What the heck is going on now?
Whew.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Can you grab that for me?
That we
You
can
just set it down if you want.
Oh, fine. She stops. Come on.
That's really
Thank you.
special.
So you're the great grandmother, the one in the picture. I can tell that you're here to protect. So thank you.
Recognized her smile.
Yeah, I definitely recognized her.
Because I figured when you said not curly hair, I figured it wasn't my grandmother right there.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
this is my other grandmother.
that's much curlier.
Yeah.
Oh wow, and validation, yeah.
So yeah, she's saying it's. Although I wouldn't say that you don't have them here.
Oh, well.
Just this one seems to be the louder one at the moment.
That's her in general.
You're gonna
Sorry.
make me mad.
Well,
You're not allowed to touch them.
yes I am.
No, you're not. I have to. Balance.
Sorry.
Balance.
Had to do it. Those antennas are awfully close together.
Well, it doesn't set them up that way. Proximity, you have to get up
Yep.
and
that's
break
ab-
the
that's
field.
absolutely
That's
right.
how those work. You have to break
And for
the
it to
field.
stay lit like
I just
you
like
have
to make
be
our
high
I like to
on
make our skeptics happy.
And so does Grandma. Apparently, so does Grandma.
Thank you, Grandma. You know what I'm about.
This is
That's her.
typical.
Grandma
This is her
May.
deal.
This is typical.
This is
Yeah,
so.
you found something you like, didn't you?
Thank you, Grandma.
Grandma
Thank you
May's
so
adorable.
much. I really appreciate it.
I mean, just
Really,
see
I
her just
really
so
appreciate
doting
your
and caring.
interaction.
You really.
And even though, whether there's biology or not biology, that doesn't really matter to
That's
her.
your great grandbaby. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
family.
that's totally
it
your
doesn't
great-grand.
matter. For her, family is family.
Do you protect your great grandbaby?
She's
she
protecting
does.
the whole family.
Yeah, she
But there's more than just those spirits. I felt a plethora of spirits. We've got the lost little kid. We've got obviously that Klingon that needs to go away. He's got to go. We've got we've got great grandma going on. We've got a plethora of things, and it's just dominating it. You both have other spirits around you protecting and guiding you. You've got more than meets the eye, but that one particular energy that's plaguing you is like muddying the waters. It's making it hard to feel and see and hear the nice ones. Except for her, she's loud.
She's the best.
She is absolutely the best person that anyone could have ever had in their life. So.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good to know she's so
Thank you for being
That
here.
is such a blessing right there. That's
I
That's
really-
why I keep her here.
That makes sense. She's watching over
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
That's awesome.
she's just great. Thanks, Grandma.
Thank
You're
you for
just the best.
validating. I think she's satisfied with
Okay.
being validated.
With the baby.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
probably
she's
got to go.
probably in there.
She's got to go tuck her in now. The other soul. One thing I want to be careful with all of us is I'm not going to say who the entity is. We know who he is, but I think for privacy purposes, we need to be very vague. So we'll just say the male energy. Thank you. Does that work? Right on.
Very good then.
That was creepier than hell.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll keep your privacy, sir. The male energy that needs to go home into the light. You don't live here, okay? You don't live here. I know you got confused, but you don't live here. You can't stay here.
And especially not pushing people around.
You're pushing people, you're scaring people. There is a light for you, no matter what you did in life or no matter how dark your life
That
was.
thing's going crazy.
You don't have to stay here. You can't stay
Wow.
here. I want you to go into the light. But we're going to open this box and we're going to talk to you. And if you have a final message before you leave, we'll hear your message. We'll understand and listen to you. But then we're going to have to ask you to move on. And to the little boy spirit that we felt, we want to help you. We want to help you find your family because your family is looking for you. So we're going to help you with that too. Please protect us from any harmful or negative spirits that may come through to us and only allow positive spirits or energy to come through. So when I turn all these things on, you're just going to walk up to this box and holler at it and we'll listen to you. Hi. Two. Yeah, I know there's two spirits here that need to move on.
You said, do you?
I do. Do you guys, does anybody need any help?
He does?
See,
He does.
He does. Okay. Well, that's creepy. What? Were we correct of where we thought you came from?
Did you just say that?
You saying something?
Some of the background noise, we dismiss
Yeah.
all of that because we know it's just
Speak up, please.
gobbledygook.
Try to speak up real loud.
Anything clear that is very distinguishable, we call that evidence.
Tibber? That was goodness gracious. That was a lot of feedback.
I'm trying to go away. Don't hit my machine. Look, dead guy.
Leave. I said leave.
Yeah, you can
You're
leave.
gonna leave in a minute.
That's the second time I've heard leave.
Oh, bloody
Yeah.
hell. Look, fella. I want to help you. I want to help you go into the light.
What was that?
Shit.
What the hell do you think it is?
Okay, so when I do the blessing of this space, I will open that light for you. I'll just start to open it now. And then we will help you go. Somebody will come for you. Are you afraid to go? I am. Look, you don't have to be scared.
I want to thank you for your service, and we're going to help you move on, all right?
You gotta go.
Thank you.
You realize you were being aggressive with this family and that is really unacceptable. Do you have an explanation?
Somebody, did that say what I thought it said?
What did you hear?
Somebody called him an a-hole.
Well, you know.
You were being a little a-holy.
Are you mad about what happened? That you lost your life? Is that what you're mad about? That's the F word.
Yeah,
That's the F word.
I thought I heard the F word.
That's the F word. That happens, and
Oh,
this
we're
is...
getting into the rear,
Yeah.
are we? And those things don't come over the area.
No.
Yeah, this pulls from AM FM frequencies, but it never locks in. It just truncates and just rapidly cycles through them and makes white noise that they can use to speak. You can't say that word on the airwaves. He just did.
He also said,
And we got validation of that on the animator just now.
he's being an a-hole.
We understand that you're scared, that you're upset, and that you're mad that you died. But they didn't have anything to do with this. You can't be here.
Somebody else is here agreeing with you.
Yeah.
That's Grandma agreeing
Oh,
with
okay.
me. Grandma, do you want to come through? Just knock him out of the way, Grandma. Just push him out of the way and talk.
You got first priority.
Sometimes they get a little nervous and back off. What was that? Oh, name? Would you mind telling me what your name is? I can't have you hurting this family.
That was the woman.
Yeah.
She said hi.
Hi.
You grandma?
Can the great grandmother tell us her name, please?
That was delayed.
Hello.
So I don't know what his name was, but what I heard there was Dan.
Don't repeat it on camera.
No.
Is that the baby? Wow.
Oh, you thought you heard that one? Okay.
First name.
Okay, good. Okay, that's good validation then. I'm so bad at the names, honestly.
It's been repeated 2 or 3 times.
Good. But that's why we record this, so that we can go back and look at that, to what we got on there, yeah.
Is that you? In that picture?
He was young too.
I can see why you're mad.
That's terrible.
But you can't hurt them. You can't touch them. You're too aggressive. It's time to move on. It's time to go into the light.
Is that an agreement?
Are you ready? There's somebody waiting for you. Can't you see them?
Right? That was
What?
clear. What?
Oh, Lordy.
We want to cross you over tonight, man. There's no sense in hanging around. There's a whole world waiting for you.
You can have a lot more fun and be free of the pain and the sadness. What did it say?
They called you a bitch.
Oh.
Did he say the beaver or did he say?
Well, look, dude, I've got tar water, so I'd suggest you go the easy way, not the hard way. Either way you're going, I just want to do this on the nice way.
Because of your service, we really want to help you and do this the right way, the respectful way. I mean,
You're hurting people and that's not
we can hand you your walking papers, but we don't want to do it that way, man. We don't want to do it that way.
And for the little boy that's here, you're free to go, sweetie. You can go. You don't have to stay at all. Good voice. You could just leave. That light is open for you too, and I kind of feel you're probably smart enough to know that it's time to go.
I think he said seize it.
You see it?
You can go. Your family's right there waiting.
There's another male here. There's another male here helping.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
What's that? Oh, I don't give it. Yeah, okay. I got you. I don't want to get to anything specific on film. Yeah.
So is someone there to help you that you recognize?
That sounded
It almost sounded like it said Bobby.
Cobb or Bob? Yeah.
Or Bobby.
Bobby, sure.
Who's Bobby? It's Bob again.
Yeah. It's a Bob.
really?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Show that to her. Without turning it towards the camera.
Oh.
Okay, that gave me chills officially.
I know.
Right?
Holy mother.
So because of the case, we can't say a whole lot on film.
We're getting validation nation, y'all.
Other than to say that Bobby was a hit, a solid hit. Bob was a hit.
Well,
Bob, thanks for helping, man.
please help him
Eddie Meter.
out of here. Snatch him up and take him
Yeah.
to to the light, please.
He has some paperwork to do.
He's gonna process his paperwork. He can't bully this family. They don't have anything to do with anything. They have no relation to this at all.
I know you're afraid. We get some beeping somewhere.
Right.
I know you're afraid of punishment, but that's not the way it works. You're just gonna have to go to school, okay? You're gonna have to go to school, and you're gonna have to see the error of your ways, just like having your papers corrected in school. You gotta go to school and have your errors pointed out to you, and then you move on, and you got a whole world, okay? That's all. That's all there is to it. There's no punishment.
Just release your anger.
It's hard for him.
It's very hard for him. You just,
He's so caught up in
this is not fun for
Said yeah.
you.
He said yeah.
This is you're creating your own hell, sir, and you're creating hell for this family.
Nudging. That was good.
Are they nudging you towards the light?
Yes, that was clear.
Good.
Thank you, Bob.
You gotta keep nudging him, please. Maybe like a swift kick in the.
Maybe a shove.
We're gonna help you. Oh, I just saw him walk by in the kitchen again.
Oh,
He said, "Look."
well, wow.
That's creepy, but kind of cool at the same time. Even I get like excited about this.
That's creepy and cool.
It is.
He goes, yep.
Don't tell me you're rad pans too over on the other side. We've had a few of them. It's
Hands
weird.
from beyond.
We had a few.
Yeah.
All right. Well, who's your favorite on the show?
Oh wow, really?
Wow, that's perfect.
Oh my God, did you guys listen to the show with them?
Who do you like on the show?
The radio show.
Nuggets.
Nuggets from the other side.
Yes. Wouldn't be the first time.
We just got a warm hit and an air pressure change on the Edimeter.
Is it cool? It copied you. I think you laughed. Oh, these dead people are funny.
They really are.
All right, well, we need some help from the nice dead people to get the one that's the little stuck, a little crabby, and very aggressive to just
Simmer down.
you need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive what happened. And you just need to be free.
So go.
Yes, you can go.
Absolutely.
You don't have to stay here. As a matter of fact, only loving, protective family energies are welcome in this home from this day forward. Okay. We just want love and light and angelic protection in this home.
Do you see the light, man? Do you see the light? Yeah, so yeah, go into it. I want you to go into it, alright? It's time.
1, 2,
Go into the light.
2.
We're gonna bless this
Major
space.
pressure change.
Yeah, holding it open is hard.
Yeah.
It's very exhausting.
Yeah.
So you gotta go anytime, y'all.
Anytime the door's open.
Come on. Thank you for communicating.
Increased to
with us.
10.7 to 10.8 hectopascals. I don't know.
You don't have to know.
You don't have to know that.
Wait, let us worry about that part.
And then it went back down. That was.
That's cool.
Do you know how hard that is?
It's very hard.
Let's go back. It's trying to. It's going back up to 10.8. Yes,
Sorry.
light. Yeah.
Go ahead.
EMF hit.
Yes, you get forgiven there.
Yep.
EMF is hit. I think that's from the speaker, the feedback. I'm just going to debunk that.
You don't have to stay here.
Crossover, man. Tonight's the night.
You're free to go. And if you ever come back in this house, it will be very painful.
You don't want us to come back, man. I promise you that.
I'd like to do this the gentle way for you. Even though you have not been gentle on this family, if you leave peacefully tonight, then hey, that was.
It was a great service to you. You did a great service to your community.
Now it's time to go.
Yeah. And that's why we're treating you with respect.
You've hurt them and scared them. Just apologize, forgive yourself, and move on.
I understand you're mad, man. You lost your life. That sucks. I get it. But there's more. There's
not the end.
there's a whole nother world for you, man. All you got to do is go into it.
Would you mind apologizing to them?
Am I the only one that heard that?
I heard something, but I couldn't make it out.
I thought he said he was sorry.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, I'm delusional.
I couldn't make it out either.
Say it real loud for me. 'Cause I'm a little hard of hearing today. Just tell them you're sorry. They are listening.
I think so. It's too much.
I know it's a lot of work to do this and if the grandmother wants to speak, you can too. We've heard you a couple of times. But you don't have to if you don't want to. You enjoyed playing with my meter, didn't you? That was more fun. She liked the blinky lights and all that.
They do.
Like Christmas! Yay!
I think it said something about lights.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think it said bright lights. I really do.
They are bright. Thank you so much for communicating. Does anybody else need help crossing over? Or are you all ready for the blessing?
Anybody who wants can go into the light. It's going to remain open during Melissa's cleansing. If you need to cross over, just go into that light. It's for everybody.
You're
I know. Well, that's just my battery's dying.
No,
And
the
the light.
house light flickered.
Oh. Did it?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Is that normal?
No, because they're all trying to go.
They're pulling energy.
You guys ready? You don't have your feet faulted there.
No.
This is your last chance. Any last messages you have? Because I'm just happy to help you in any way that I can. But only positive energy is going to be permitted to remain. Yeah? That was weird.
That was weird.
If you don't need anything, then we're just gonna let you.
What?
Do you need anything from me before I let you go? Or are you just ready to go?
You said ready?
Okay.
Me?
Yeah, you guys, if you need the light, we're gonna bless the house and the family. And you can go.
Oh.
Okay. messages. 'Cause you're on the air. Can you stop playing with my meter?
No.
I want you to actually speak at me.
It's easier with the.
I know. You ready to go? Did the little boy already leave?
The bus is ready to go.
And Grandma, you're gonna take care of everything else?
That's the K2 going off.
Yeah.
Or no, it's not.
No, it's this.
Yeah. My K2's right here. What am I saying? Shut up, John. Yeah, mute doesn't do the sound.
Oh, come on. I reset it, it does it again.
I know it's easier.
Playing with my...
Ever since it's the easiest one. Go on now.
So, last call.
Did you say goodbye?
I think I did.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for communicating. I appreciate your interaction. I know that it's hard to bring yourself to this energy frequency. We appreciate everything that you have said. Just make it clear, we are going to bless the space. Only positive energy is going to be allowed to remain. The rules do apply. That nothing attaches to any of the equipment. Nothing attaches to any of the investigators. Nothing attaches to any of the family or the animals that are living here. You either go into the light, or if you're protective angelic energy, then you may stay. And those are the rules. Everybody understand them?
That was a yep.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. What does that say? Thank you. And good night.
That was pretty interesting.
Okay.
Elvis is lifted it.
That was interesting.
It was.
Very interesting.
I think he's gonna be able to go now.
Yeah, I think so
Oh,
too.
he's gonna go.
Whether he likes it or not.
I think he will go.
So this is just a quick epilogue to sort of recap some of what we experienced this evening. This was eye-opening. There was a lot of layers of energy here that we did not expect. We got some really relevant responses on our spirit box that matched up to some identifying information that they really feel makes a lot of sense. The timelines make sense, the names make sense, everything really is falling into place. We're hopeful that with the reboot of energy of this space, that things can just simmer back down and just be restored, and it can be their own home. We understand that our client may have some intuitive ability, so we're going to leave her with some supplies to keep the maintenance going, keep the good energy going. Just so many relevant things happened here tonight that really all stick together. And we did get some validation about the great grandmother being here and her energy being present, and just kind of acknowledging that she watches out, that she's checking up on the little ones. Like, it's really fascinating and amazing set of things that really went on. The soul that was stuck, that was being aggressive, that was being harmful, I simply think that he was very, very confused and got into a real rut of anger, to where he didn't realize he was injuring people. I feel that based on some of the responses that we got on the spirit box and the Eddy meter was reacting, I think he actually was ready to cross over. I think that he really felt okay with moving on, and we will hope for that, and we will pray for that, that he will go. Overall, this has just been an amazing experience. Do you have anything to add, Mr. Cameraman?
Not really. Some help did come through on the spirit box that said
Yeah.
he was going to help him across.
Somebody
Well, yeah.
came that was relevant that knew him, that
Yeah.
literally I saw him come and snatch him up
Yeah.
and be like, look, boy, we're going.
It was validated by the client.
Yeah,
so.
and the client validates that that would be a personality trait of the other individual that said their name, that this was, something that they would do. I feel a lot of souls got help tonight. The little boy spirit that we felt from possibly the 1800s, we felt that energy easily moved on. So we do not feel that he had any trouble transitioning. However, our client's going to need to learn maintenance. She's a beacon, and some of the things that she deals with and experiences will put her in the position of attracting new energy. So maintenance will be key here.
Sure.
But everything feels a lot lighter. Our clients have already admitted, like, they feel lifted. They feel like less weight upon them, and that is what is most important to us. While we were very, very methodical and very careful with our documentation, our priority is resolution. And I feel that resolution has occurred here tonight, and we're just going to keep going with them to get them to have this continue
Yeah.
for the rest of their lives.
Yep.
They don't need to be overrun
No.
by energy ever.
Have their
again.
home back.
Yeah, just have their peace back. This is their home. They love it. They deserve to enjoy their space.
Yeah.
So
And while I can't pan the camera, I'd just like to thank our clients for trusting us with this sensitive case. Thank you very much.
thank you guys. This has been a real privilege and a real honor.
Absolutely.
So, nothing makes us happier than restoring balance for the living and for the dead.
Good job, Mel. Good job,
Good
everybody.
night.
Good job, everybody.